Y'all know nothing about this. You need to pay attention. Sit back and relax. It's time for Goodall's Country Kitchen.
All right, we're out here, Fern Valley Road in the south end. I guess this would be considered Okolona. I don't know. You familiar with this area?
I'm not really familiar.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with it, but I don't know what it's called.
All right. This is Eric Smith. Eric's been following my channel, and also Eric is the proud owner of Big E's Southern Q, local food truck. We'll tell more about that in a little bit, but Eric reached out to me. So I've been having some difficulty, with the filming. I got, one-handed and everything. So Eric was gracious enough to reach out and offer to help me film a review today. Eric, you got anything you want to say about Big E's Southern Q or anything before we get going?
Big E's Southern Q is just a barbecue food truck, like you said, here in Louisville, Kentucky. You can find us on the weekends out at Westport Road Farmers Market in Norton Commons. Other than that, let's get it started.
All right, so we're here at Shoney's today, and I know I do mom and pop restaurants. I don't do chains, but there's a reason I'm doing the Shoney's today. And you ever heard that old saying, you don't miss what you got until it's gone?
Gone.
Well, this could end up being one of those things. Like Frisch's, Big Boy, everybody grew up with Frisch's, and as of May 19th, the last Frisch's location in Louisville will be gone on Poplar Level Road. The last location closing down, I did a review at Frisch's a couple years ago in St. Matthews. I was saying at that time, I was documenting it because they were disappearing right and left. Since that time, at least 3 of them closed down, and the last one's about ready to leave. All right, so Shoney's, I'm not going to get into a long history, but they used to be affiliated with Big Boy going back in the 1950s. Finally split off the affiliation in 1998. Shoney's also used to have 1,800 locations in 34 states, and now they're down to 165 locations in 16 states. And of course, this is the last location in the Louisville area. So I know they do good business here, but you never know when somebody can get bought out and leave. Therefore, I want to make sure I get this one here documented and videoed and promote them, because as I said, you won't miss it until they're gone. And I've been coming here for many years, and there's a breakfast bar, a salad bar, which I'm going to show you here in just a second why I'm here and why we would miss this place. So Eric, let's go on in here, put on the feed bag. I don't know what Eric's capable of, but I'm going to put on a show. So, all right. We'll be back in just a second. All right, now I'm going to show you all why this place is so special to my heart. And by the way, if you're trying to eat healthy, they do have healthy options. You see, they got the fresh fruits. Well, I wouldn't say too healthy. I see a couple of fruits, but anyway, really good stuff, man. I like that whipped cream and those strawberries. I'm gonna be hitting some of that for dessert. Fresh donuts. Eric's starting out here on the dessert end too.
Right.
I'm gonna start with breakfast. Here's another thing. This fresh, crispy, cool salad bar. You got 3 choices of lettuce and all these fresh fixings here. This is actually probably the reason that I come here, because not only do I like the breakfast food, but I always save room for a big salad at the end. All right, you got your meat, your bacon, your sausage, hash brown casserole. You got the home fried potatoes, cheesy biscuits, blueberry muffins. You got your French toast, pancakes, a couple different kinds of syrup, French toast sticks. Uh-oh. No, they didn't do this. No, they just didn't. Fried bologna. See, you don't get no fried bologna on a breakfast bar. Chicken tenders, grits. Just slide around you here. And I got the Mexican rice, fried apples, and then you can make like your own little cheesy omelet. And then the biscuits and gravy, which you all know I'm about ready to smash some biscuits and gravy. All right, be back in just a minute, and I'm gonna show you my first plate, which you know it's gonna include these biscuits and gravy. All right, Big E got his first plate. He got an assortment, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right. Oh yeah, I like his style. Gravy over the eggs. Yep.
I
He
just
knows
got
how
no
to
hot
do it.
sauce on it, and I'm all right.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to ask if they had hot sauce, but we'll get into that in a second. All right, Eric. Go ahead and give it a try here. Tell me what you think. I didn't even know they had chicken tenders.
I didn't know they had bologna.
Oh, yeah, he got that fried bologna snuck in there, too. He's starting off with that eggs and gravy.
And just a little taste of these little potatoes here.
That's the way my daughter Mackenzie likes it. I make her eggs and gravy every week.
I like it. It's good. It's really good.
Well, good.
Like I said, with the they get ready to shut down, you better get here because you're gonna miss out.
Well, hopefully they're not going to shut down.
No time
because
soon.
their food is good, and I think your locals support it, not just your transit, visitors, but locals know about this place. I've been coming here for a good 20 years. So anyway, what else we got? What kind of dessert is that? What kind of cake?
Like that looks like some type of orange cream. Looks like a vanilla cream.
Uh-oh.
Like a pound cake.
Uh-oh.
But I had to get that because the icing was calling me.
I heard that. All right. Well, I'm going to let Eric work on some of his, and then I'm going to come back and start putting on my exhibition. Start counting plates. All right.
It's like an orange pound cake. See, I already took one big old bite. I'm taking another one. Very good. Soft. Not dry at all. Very good.
Well, that's good. And what'd you say is orange flavor?
Orange. This is an orange one, and I think this was vanilla.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and take a hit off that vanilla?
That was vanilla, and the same.
Well, okay. I was thinking it could have been Italian cream cake, but
You know
vanilla.
what?
Okay.
It almost has a like a walnut flavor to it.
Oh yeah.
Like we ever had walnut bread. That's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of how it puts me in mind of.
Okay, that's good. If I got room left after all of my plates, I might have to get some of that myself. All right. So, as I said, I'm going to start with the biscuit and gravy. And you know how I do it. For y'all that follow my channel, I got to have runny eggs on that. Because, that yolk, that runny yolk accentuates the sausage gravy. And I came packing heat because I wasn't going to depend on whether or not they had Tabasco. I do like all hot sauces, but when it comes to eggs, McElhaney's is the best, in my opinion. All right. And you know how I like lots of pepper. I ain't got time to wait for the shaker. Oh, gotta hit those potatoes too. Shoney's about ready to go on a pepper shortage. And potatoes. I got the potato casserole, the home fried potatoes, along with the biscuit and gravy. Now, I know some of you haters out there are gonna be like, oh, how you gonna put ketchup on your biscuits and gravy? But you longtime followers already know that's how I do it. And like in the words of Strother Martin and Cool Hand Luke, well, if that's the way he wants it, he gets it. Yeah, like that gravy. And on the breakfast bar, they don't have over easy eggs. You have to, I think they have scrambled. I ordered these extra on the side. I don't know if they come with the breakfast bar or not, but if they charge me extra, so be it. Gotta have them yolked runny eggs. All right. Now let me check out this fried bologna action. That's some good quality bologna. I ain't gonna lie. All right, now these home fries. Those are good quality home fries. And I'm gonna go ahead and try this hash brown casserole. That's good too. Got the onion in there, green pepper, cheese, bacon. What is there not to like about some cheesy bacon and potatoes? F-A-T. All right, I'm gonna work on this for a minute and then I'm gonna commence to stacking plates. Be back in a minute. All right, here we go, round 2. This time I'm going with the buffet scrambled eggs, some of this Mexican. Oh, I put pepper on my French toast. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that, but you know what? I ain't gonna throw it away either. And you know I gotta go with Tabasco. But this French toast, I generally don't get French toast, pancakes, any of that stuff. But this French toast looks so good, even though it's got pepper on it now. I had to get it.
Might have started something new there.
I guarantee it ain't bad. Here, I'm gonna get a bite with that pepper on it. That ain't bad at all, for real. You know, people have different things mixed with spicy. You wouldn't think candy, bacon, you know.
Right.
Stuff like that. Cheesy scrambled eggs, delicious. Got some of that good cheddar cheese sauce. Oh yeah, who in the world wouldn't like that? And put a little Hispanic flair with this plate with the Mexican rice. I'm sure we get a nice Hispanic following out here because we're out here in Oklahoma and there is a large Hispanic community out here. Which, by the way, if you're looking for authentic Mexican food or Hispanic food, the Preston Highway corridor, you can find 100 places to go to. Spend the rest of your life looking for Hispanic places out here. All right, let me try this rice. That's good. It's not like your typical Mexican rice, but it's got little vegetables in it. I see bell pepper, and there's onion, and it's good. That's a good, solid rice. And actually, that's the first time I ever had rice with breakfast, so pretty good. All right, be back. I'm gonna show you what Big E got on his plate, and then I'm gonna go for round 3. Be right back. All right, Big E, round 2. There he goes.
Got a little bite of the eggs with the cheese and the Mexican rice. Like my friend, I got to put the hot sauce on my eggs, so.
Yep, Tabasco. I could use Frank's. I can use Frank's. I can use Texas beef. That'll all suffice. But that McElhaney's Tabasco just has that extra little oomph with the eggs, you know?
With the eggs, gives it a little extra.
Got his bacon.
Bacon.
Oh, he got him another little slab, couple slabs of fried bologna.
Yeah, I got 2 of them this time.
Right. And that's good bologna, like I said.
It's a thick cut. All right, we're going to try something different. Some of this bologna. Just a thick cut with the rice.
Oh, okay. I like that technique. There he goes. All right, well, we're gonna work on these plates and be back in a second. The exhibition continues. All right, so what's gonna be next? I've already gotten my favorites, but I'm gonna see what I haven't gotten yet. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta go ahead and try one of these chicken tenders. And, oh, yeah, grits. I haven't got my grits yet. I gotta show y'all how I do the grits. All right, I'm gonna go to the table and fix these up and show you how it's done. All right, so here we go. Another breakfast delicacy. Show y'all how I do it. I got the grits, but what I do, I don't do it like a normal anatomically correct human. I have my own version, and by the way, not being anatomically correct means I don't mind being fat. All right, got the jelly, the cheese, the pepper, and the butter. Mix that all up. Cheese and butter. Let me try this chicken finger.
Wow, did you hear that crunch?
Yep. And guess what? We're in for a bonus. Because right when I was getting this plate, they were taking all the breakfast stuff off. And now they're coming out with the lunch buffet. So, here comes part 4. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what they're putting out there. But this is about ready to get over the top. I'll be back in just a second. So they still have some of the breakfast stuff, but now I see they've thrown out some fried chicken and liver and onions. I don't really like liver and onions, or liver for the most part, but it looks so good I'm gonna have to try it. Plus they got the white gravy and brown gravy. I'm sure if I put enough of that white gravy on there, it's gonna be just right. With the mashed potatoes. Here we go. All right, so now we're starting on lunch. Looks like Eric got an assortment there. Well, tell me about what you got there.
So I've got some liver and onions over some rice. They had that Mexican rice, so I tried to get a little of that. And you got the 2-piece chicken. Looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Nice thin breading on there. All right, go ahead, dig in. Meanwhile, while I'm waiting him to get situated, I finally got my crispy cool salad. And I'm starting with chicken, mash, and white gravy. Eric, I like how Eric put his liver and onions over the rice.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we do it.
Look at that nice onion.
Uh-huh. Some of that good brown beef gravy. All right, I'm waiting for that chicken. I'm waiting for that chicken bite. See what he thinks.
That's when you know it's good when it come out apart.
Just came out of the kitchen too, so it should be pretty fresh out of. I know I heard that crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, crunchy.
Very crunchy. Good.
What do you think about the breading?
Pretty good. It's light.
I see some pepper in there, not a lot.
Not a lot of seasoning, but we can fix that right now.
Oh yeah, here he goes. Good thing I came packing heat today.
You came prepared. Now I need a little over there too.
But I ain't gonna lie, I asked the server, Armani, if they had hot sauce and Tabasco, and she said they did. But you know me, I've been burned a couple times lately. I don't want to take chances. All right, so as far as what do you think there about that liver and chicken? E?
It's good. It's good. You enjoy it. I'm enjoying it.
All right. Well, I'm about ready to let you know myself.
So,
all right. Be right back. All right. Here we go. Got that salad. Y'all know how I do it. A lot of pepper. And my favorite dressing on salad is hot sauce. I already know I'm going to put the hot sauce on the chicken.
And last but not least, a little pepper on the gravy. And you know what? That's already pepper gravy, white pepper gravy. But it's better to have too much than not enough. That's always my motto. Here we go. Those are not instant potatoes. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're real mashed. I can taste the freshness of the potato. All right, I'm gonna start with a good juicy thigh.
Look at that bite.
It is juicy too. And
that's the best part right there. That one cucumber right there is just calling my name. Right there.
I like red onion. I'm glad they have the red onion on there.
Like cucumber.
Right. Tell you what, since COVID, you don't get many buffets around town, much less a salad bar. I can count on every time I come here, their food's gonna be fresh, and particularly the salad. You can't get any fresher salad bar. Got the crispy cool iceberg lettuce, or spinach, or what's that other kind of lettuce, Eric? I can't even remember. My mind's gone.
The mixed green lettuce.
No, the kind that comes like on the stalk. What's that called?
Kale?
No, lettuce.
On a stalk?
Yeah, anyway. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, fresh and crispy. All right. I'll be back in just a minute. Get done smashing this, and we're going to see what else we can get into. All right. So, you know how I know that I've done my job? They did the old bring me the check early routine. Saw me after about 5 plates, brought me the check early.
Time to go.
You know, I get it, but see, here's the thing. I just declared this a victory when they give me the check early, because I know I done smashed a lot of food. And part of my victory dance, I'm gonna go for 2 more plates. Even though I could leave out here like a normal human. No, bring me the check early, trying to save money on a fat guy? No, sir. I'm about ready to go back at least 2 more plates. Be right back. All right, here we go. I don't know if it's 6 or 7 plates. I don't know. I lost track. Ever since Armani brought that check early, I just got on her about it. I said, did your manager tell you to bring me that check because I'm too fat? She just laughed. I think I'm gonna need a knife. This liver, and I know it ain't got anything to do with the way that they cooked it, because liver generally is kind of tough. You need a knife. But Armani took my utensils. All right. Oh, and they do have the mac and cheese out now. When I did that little drive-by earlier with the camera, they didn't have the mac and cheese up there. Just bit my cheek.
Now that you know it's good.
I'm sure as far as the liver goes, that's good. That's beef liver too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not a liver person, but I had to get it because it looks so good swimming in them gravy and onions. You see there?
Mm-hmm.
But I like to try everything. Give it a shot. And I hadn't quite had enough starch yet, so I had to get some mac and cheese and more rice. Get on there. All right. The rice goes good with anything. All right, and their green beans, they kind of look a little different. don't know what that red stuff is in there they've seasoned it with. What do you think that is, Eric?
Pimento, just like, that's what I would say it is.
I can't tell. I don't really taste any pork seasoning. I'm not saying there ain't none in there. I taste onion and maybe just a hint of smokiness. Maybe they use like liquid smoke, something like that, but they're pretty good. All right, I'm gonna work on this and I might get dessert. I don't know. Maybe they're about ready to throw me out of here, give me my money back and tell me never come back. I don't know, but I'm gonna get dessert. And then if they look at me crazy, I might get something else. All right, be back in a second. All right, here we go. Maybe last but not least, I got the strawberries, the glazed strawberries and blueberries with whipped cream. I'm gonna try the blueberries first. I like that whipped cream like that too, instead of like comes out of the aerosol can. I like being able to dip out as much as you want on there. You notice I got a big glob on there. Those glazed strawberries are good too. Not too sugary in the glaze. So I think they're halfway healthy. There really isn't nothing really much healthier than blueberries and strawberries. I don't know the exact vitamins and nutrients that are in there, but that's what I've been told anyway. And I know y'all don't believe this, the whipped topping doesn't have a lot of sugar in it either. I think it has like 2 grams of sugar per tablespoon, which that's not a whole lot. Of course, if you put like a big double scoop on there like I do, you get a few grams in there. But all right, now I gotta try this orange cake like Eric got. Here we go. That kind of reminds me of the old Orange Julius milkshakes. That orange tastes like an Orange Julius. I wouldn't be surprised if they called this an Orange Julius cake, because it tastes just like it. Let me get a little bite of this whipped cream.
There you go.
All right, that's top notch. Here we go. Get some more of these strawberries. All right, I'm gonna finish this, and if they don't mess with me, I'm gonna go ahead and pay and leave, and then we're gonna give you some final thoughts and information out in the parking lot. Be back in just a second. All right, so everything was great, and even a bonus surprise was our server was Amani here, who used to go to Eastern High School while I worked, and she actually came out because I forgot my hot sauce. You know, I was packing heat today. I forgot that. She said she ran out and got me my hot sauce. I said, "Well, you got to jump in this video." Eric, what'd you think of all your stuff?
Everything I had was really good. I really enjoyed it. Now that I've ate the time to go back and go to sleep now, so that lets you know it was good.
Oh, I hear that. And you saw me, I don't know, 7, 8 plates. I don't know how many. I lost track. I probably wouldn't have had that many, but Amani brought me my check early, which y'all know, y'all seen me at buffets before. That's my old trademark. If they bring me the check early, they're telling me I'm too fat and you need to stop. So as a victory dance, I gotta have at least 2 or 3 more plates and parade around the place. All right, Amani, what do you have to say?
It was good time having them. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed their company, and they're gonna come back and see us.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely. And don't be one of them ones saying, "Oh, I wish there was still a Shoney's," missing it after it's already gone. Go ahead and come on in there now. Support local.
Come now.
Yep.
Now. And y'all don't know nothing about this Shoney.
We serve breakfast all day. On Tuesdays, it's half breakfast, half lunch. You can come. It's $11.99. Come and see us.
And again, y'all don't know nothing about this Shoney or Miss Amani.
All right. Now, my final. Y'all don't know nothing about the Shoney's.
Now you know the facts of why I'm on a mission. You're always welcome back to Goodall's Country Kitchen.